I remember being a kid and being in my bedroom and inventing. I would just create these plays and these dramas and improvise for hours. The language of my body is very derivative of that time of just total freedom. That's been freeing for me as an adult because I don't really think of dance making as fitting any mold. I'm Molly Heller, and I'm a dance artist living in Salt Lake City, and I'm teaching currently at the University of Utah and Westminster College, and I also co-own the Tea Grotto. It's a loose-leaf tea house in Salt Lake City that I've owned for 5 years. Dance allows me to access my whole self. It allows me to feel myself growing, feel myself evolving. When I'm performing, I feel wild. Everything is heightened. Your adrenal system gets charged up. My nervous system is on fire. My whole body really feels alive. I think that I find in choreography, but there's more of this like calm, meditative state when I'm watching something being created and I'm watching other bodies. I love the fleeting component of dance. That's maybe why I like potency, because I want you to feel it so intensely so that you're left with something. My work often feels very abstracted and nuanced in the sense that it feels like a story, but a story that doesn't have a linearity. The cohesiveness is coming from the people and the groupings that I'm working with. In my new work, it's called Very, Very, and I have 6 really different, distinct, strong personalities. And I love that because I walk into the room and I automatically can feel them. I can feel their power, I can feel their voice, I can feel their proclivities, the things they're afraid of. And it's those kind of feelings in the space that I try to tap into and channel. And I don't really like to create like a script of when I enter into creativity, it needs to feel like this and it needs to look like this. What's important to me is cultivating responsiveness in myself, cultivating responsiveness in the people that I'm working with. I really love the unexpected, and I think that's a theme for me. At this point in time, for me, performance is really a way of accessing a certain kind of healing, where you're letting go of things that you don't need and you're bringing back in things that serve you. I think that my work and aesthetic always is very rhythmic and specific. It's quirky, along with working with the eyes. The hands and the feet I think of as being loquacious, like as being able to speak. And because the hands we use so much in our daily interactions for gestures, they just already have a potency. I love seeing an effortful body because then that gives way to expressivity rather than having to act out one's emotions. But underneath of it is always grappling with our own biographies, our own ways of navigating the world, things that we remember, things we imagine, things we project, and that we get to grapple with all of that. I just think that creativity is an imaginative life. It's following the things that I haven't felt before. I think that creativity is testing life. It's a practice in reinventing yourself. I think creativity has to be a way of living for me. I haven't really found any other way to do it.